interviewing Miss Tremblay here.
Hello.
What got you into teaching?
Well, actually, as you know, I wasn't a teacher originally. I was in business with Hannaford, and I had started coaching a cheerleading team in Kennebunk, and I just loved being with the teenagers. And once I had a couple of years coaching, I asked my athletic director if he thought I should go into teaching, and he thought I would make a great teacher. So I took a class at UNE and loved it, and never looked back. So I guess that's what got me into teaching.
What major did you go for?
So originally I was at UNH, University of New Hampshire, and I got a business degree with a minor in communications. And then I went back to UNE to get my teaching certification in English. And since I had taken a communications minor, I only had to take a few more English classes to be certified in English. And then I went back to UNE to get my master's degree about 3 years ago.
What made you want to get into the English subject?
I've always loved English. I mean, ever since I was in high school, I loved reading, I loved writing. I've always loved writing poetry and wanted to be published. And so when I thought about what would I teach, I think it was a no-brainer that I would teach English. I just always loved it. And the communication classes I took, a lot of them were rooted in English concepts. So just something I've always loved.
You work with the BIS here at BHS,
Yep.
so can you go into detail what that's about?
Sure. The Abyss is Biddeford's literary and graphic magazine. So about 3-4 years ago now, a group of, at the time, sophomores wanted to revitalize it. It had been gone for a while. It used to be called Tiger, and they wanted a new name. And we just try to showcase the talent at Biddeford High School with writing and any type of visual art. We even put in pictures of sculptures last year. So we really just want to try to promote the arts more at Biddeford High School, and that's one way to do it.
How long have you been teaching English?
It's going to be a decade, right? This is my 10th year right now, so I'm rounding out a decade this year when I finish this year. So crazy, but that's how long it's been.
Do you enjoy teaching students?
Of course, yeah. I wouldn't have stayed with it if I didn't enjoy it. I mean, having a business degree, it would be easy for me to go find a different job at any point in time. But there's always something different and new that happens every single day in this job, and that's, I think, one of the things I love about it. Plus, I get to meet some of the best people in the world. Just all the different students I teach, the different staff I work with. I mean, they're just really cool, and I think I learn something myself every single day, and I don't think you get that in other jobs. So I really love it. Yeah.
Who do you think has more responsibility in getting a student to learn or pursue a subject, the teacher or the student?
Oh, 100% the student. 100% it's the student's responsibility. I don't have much control over whether a student learns something or not. I can provide them with information, I can facilitate learning opportunities, but if that student makes the decision that he or she does not want to learn, there's nothing I can do. I mean, I try every day to do a song and dance for so many of my students, and if there's something else causing them to have no motivation and not want to learn, at the end of the day, that's their responsibility. That's the student's responsibility. So it doesn't mean that I don't try and I don't facilitate opportunities, but whether or not a student learns is on the student.
What is the main focus you have in teaching students?
Wow. Well, that's kind of hard because, you know, I'm an English teacher. People would say English, but I don't think that's true. I think I really want students to be strong thinkers, critical, creative thinkers. Everything I teach, and I think most of the things that are taught around the building, are rooted in deep thought. And I want people to be independent thinkers. I don't want people to conform. I don't want people to think there's a right answer to everything. I mean, I really want people to explore their own thoughts about whatever we're doing in writing, about literature, and I hope that as I teach and we go through books, I hope I'm encouraging students to have those thoughts and interpret the books we read, because at the end of the day, I just want them to think and be independent thinkers. I guess that would be my main focus.
I think that's it. Thank you.
Sweet! Rock on. You're welcome.